Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so I wanted to do a Venus in Taurus reading since we are actually it came into its home sign on June the 6th and it's leaving July the 4th. Okay, so this is a great period. It's marking a shift towards, sensuality, stability, your love life, your finances, and of course, your self care, right? And so I want to kind of just see where this energy will put you on a collective level. You guys, and I can just throw in there real quick. Don't forget that these are collective messages. I do it for entertainment purposes only. So if you would want your own personal reading, definitely reach out to me. Okay. Now, so the best way to work with Venus in Taurus is just to embrace slow living, right? You got to enjoy life right now. Okay. Enjoy the simple pleasures. The experiences, do your self-care rituals. If it's a massage, eating something that's really good, just chilling, just really taking some time out for you. All right, be intentional when it comes to love and when it comes to, I guess you would say, beauty. Okay, you got to really focus on. So this energy really focuses on relationships and luxury and art and things like that. It brings like this deep pleasure and comfort, the stability in your finances. If you're looking for that, like, this is the optimal time to make practical investments. Okay, that's going to align with your values and your sense of self-worth. Now, with this spread, it's literally going to tap into, again, your sensuality, your values, your self-worth, your divine love, all of those different things. And so I'm going to do a 6 card spread when it comes to this, asking 6 questions. And of course, I'm going to lay down my cards first, and then I'll go in and clarify it. Now, again, I already laid down the logistics for this video. I definitely thank you guys for tuning in, and I thank you for hitting the like button as well. Let me set my intentions. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up. Thank you for using me as the collective's or my tribe's messenger. Okay, so it is. All right, so what is the collective's heart truly craving right now? What is the collective's heart truly craving right now? The Knight of Cups. And I think I done caught something from my friend's son. Whew, y'all, my throat is a little sore. It ain't nothing like having a summertime cold, even though it ain't summer officially yet. But yeah, so bear with me, okay? So where is the collective being called to slow down and savor the moment, or savor more? Like, highlight these areas. The Four of Swords comes in the reverse. What outdated values or attachments is the collective being asked to release? I got the Empress. How can they embody deeper self-worth and value? The Tower card in the reverse. What energy is magnetizing love, abundance, or beauty in their life? The Three of Cups in reverse. What is blossoming in their love life or self-love journey? The Ten of Swords reverse. And that's it. All right, so let's get to clarifying, okay? And of course, with the Knight of Cups, your heart pretty much is longing for some type of romance or emotional expressions of some sort. It's like you want this intentional connection, okay? Whether it's a love offering, creative flow, or spiritual intimacy, you're craving more of it, more depth, more beauty, in how it's exchanged. It's like, when I see this Knight of Cups, it's like, it's about your soulful desire. That's how I see it. it's like really what you desire, especially when it comes down to a connection. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Cups trying to come out. So it's your wish fulfillment. It's literally what you've been praying for. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming out in a reverse, it seems like you haven't been able to get into a good flow or a good cycle in your life where you've been able to experience that. So when it comes down to you know, where you're being called to slow down at with the Four of Cups, you are literally being invited to shift from the emotional numbness or distraction and begin savoring the blessings that are around you. So just literally just slow down, okay? And find the magic in the mundane. In your moments of quiet, stillness, emotional reflection. Like all of this is rich right now. So if you can really just take a look at, again, everything that's happening around you at this moment, you'll see that connection, right? It may not be how you are looking for it as far as a person, you know, your knight in shiny armor coming in. But however, it's there, and so you're being asked to realize this, and I feel like Venus is going to amplify this also in your life. Okay, so surprisingly, with the upright Empress coming out, you may have been clinging on too tightly to roles of nurturing. You know, the Empress is kind of like motherly, very nurturing, very overgiving, or you perform it in like some type of femininity that no longer serves you. And really, like Venus, the ruler of Taurus, is the Empress. She's reminding you not to confuse your worth, okay? Not to confuse your worth with what you can produce, provide for other people, but just to realize that you are worthy just as you are. Not just as a creator, not just as a mother, not just as a sister, you know, however, even if you're a man, you know, not just as a father or husband, however it goes. But just to remember that you are worthy just as you are, okay? And so that's what Venus is. It feels like it's really pushing towards that self-love, right? Look, and the fourth one was, how can I embody deeper self-worth and value? And I got the Tower reverse. And so it's about your self-worth again, your true self-worth. It's requiring you to rebuild after a fall. So you may have, you know, went through something here, a very major Tower moment, but it really kind of like double back to you, you know. Hold on one second. Sorry, my throat is jacked up. But however, stop resisting, basically. It's some changes that need to take place and they're necessary. And you're holding on to, you know, this shaky foundation. It's out of fear and it's no longer serving you. So the more you resist, you know, breaking those patterns, the longer you're going to delay your healing. I mean, true, authentic healing. Okay, so Venus is telling you that you have to really just honor it. Use it as a sacred invitation to rise more aligned, more powerful, and more you. Okay? Now, when it comes down to the energy magnetizing love and abundance or beauty around you, we got the Three of Cups in the reverse position. And so, again, this is about you, intentional solitude. Like, you could be just really stepping away from draining social events or dynamics. You may be like really connecting with people who you feel are your real ones, you know what I'm saying, your day ones or whatever, or your real ones, your real friends. I feel like you could be becoming more selective. Okay, so this energy is really sacred, you know, because you're learning that joy doesn't just have to be performative or shared with everyone. This is something that you can enjoy for yourself. Okay, like, you know, look, how they say we ain't for everybody, right? But you're learning that you don't have to do that anymore. So protect your softness at all costs, because this is what's magnetizing the intimacy that's real, and that's what you want, real intimate connections. Okay, and when it comes down to your recovery, your rebirth, your resilience, things like that, you are finally coming up from the hurt that once felt like the end. Okay, and so this Ten of Swords energy is telling you, you survived. Stay tuned.